Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Raptor Call of the Shadows. This is bonus episode number 2. In this episode, well, we've re-equipped our craft with the armaments that it had, well, that it was focused on at the end of the playthrough, the LP if you will, of the Outer Regions, that's it. Trying to blank there, but anyway, so yeah, the end of the Outer Regions, so we've got all the weapons that we had at the end of that, or that I would hold on to kind of thing, or that I did hold on to, I think. So, yeah, alright, we're all set there. Full health. We've got the maximum number of phase shields that we can have on our craft currently, that we can buy anyway. So let's go in to continue the, I guess you could say, the elite demonstration, if you will, of once you beat, as I mentioned, once you beat the game on a chosen difficulty, the game starts you off right at the beginning with everything that you've acquired up to that point, but it raises the difficulty a level. So yeah, in our cases we started at veteran, so now we are in the elite difficulty. So before we get into autopilot here, this screen here looks kind of cool. You just got it looks like a navigation computer almost. I think, oh, that's kind of funny, but what you might not know is that you can actually click these things. Click that 5 times to get it black, and press each one of these buttons. Let's see what happens. Oh, what was that? Weird sound that we heard. I suppose I should have done this before I got into the mission. Get my hands all set up. Alright, there we go. Keep your eyes on any weird appearances throughout the level here. You may want to try to keep the Thor minigun ready to go as needed, kind of thing. Flew right into that bullet. Banshee missiles are definitely the way to go as far as ground targets go. For quick dispersal of ground targets, if you will. Oh, what is that? A lizard crawling across the screen. Was that always there? This. Oh, there's 2 more lizards. Alrighty. 3 more. Whoa! Got an infestation going on here. Pretty cool. Can't see that. Let's continue on. In case you're wondering, yeah, those lizards are actually part of that Easter egg I just unlocked by flipping the switch, or clicking the toggle switch 5 times or whatever. Basically making it black and then pressing the other 3 buttons beside it. The big red button on the left actually is just the escape button, so it basically just takes you out of there to back to the hangar kind of thing. So those lizards are one of the things that it triggers. Not all of them are harmless. At least I don't think they are. There's one that I'm familiar with that I saw, mostly. Which I think is the only thing I managed to notice testing. I'm not sure if they actually damage you or not, but they do fire projectiles at you, so to speak. Lot of enemies in this difficulty. So I think I might have missed that moment. assume that's the underground. Alright, I don't think I saw anything that time. Let's try one more and see what see if anything shows up. Do we need to do anything? I don't think so. I think I'm still at the phase shields, yeah. I think we're still doing A-okay. Let's go. Dumbfires. Oh. Still managed to forget about these guys. Oh boy, yeah, we got lots of people. lot more of these this time. Mega Bomb. Another Mega Bomb. I wonder if me dropping all those Mega Bombs might actually be killing some of them off. Alright, so we didn't see too much there. So yeah, basically doing that at the login screen. I wonder if it just works for that one mission, because that's the only time I think we saw anything, but yeah. But yeah, if you make that black, flip these 3 switches, and you go into a mission, it looks like. Yeah, you end up with you end up with little animals, I guess you could say, running across the screen, kind of. Well, not always. Just we saw lizards. One of the ones I was kind of hoping I'd be able to show you are the apes, if you will. It's usually just a bunch of group of apes on the apes or gorillas or whatever, orangutans, chimps, whatever, on the ground, and they start hurling rapid fire coconuts at you. And they actually track you, so it's kind of funny to see that. I know I've never actually seen these myself, but I've heard, or at least read anywhere, that you can actually run into, there can actually be like cows on the field, like flying cows or something like that. They've got like really high powered missiles and all that kind of stuff firing, and it's just it's just a really fun Easter egg, I guess you could say. But anyways, I think that's all I'll show you as far as that goes. Looks like since it looks like we only ran into the enemies in the first wave, in the fourth wave or whatever, not in the fifth or sixth. So I think maybe it may be on a per wave basis kind of thing. But anyways, all right. So with that taken care of, there are other Easter eggs in the game that I would have liked to have been able to show off, but I think I mentioned it in the first bonus episode how like it if you there's certain dates throughout the year. From what I can tell, there's only 4 of them. Or if it's on that date, then I think you can actually change the date on your computer or whatever to set it that, and I think it'll actually trigger it or not. I didn't test it for myself, but I believe you can do that. But yeah, I obviously ran into one while I was recording this LP, because on August 28th is when I recorded one, and that's when I first learned about it. That one was actually Rich Flighter's birthday, one of the developers of the game, and I did some research into who these were for. Rich Flighter was in charge of the art design of the game, kind of thing, or at least he had a hand in it anyway. So basically all it does is, like, the Apogee theme is, instead of the usual MIDI sound track for the Apogee theme, it's actually got a bunch of guys trying to sing it kind of thing themselves, like that kind of stuff. Alright, so we already got the August 28th one, but there's also March 12th, which is Robert Prince's birthday. He actually designed the Apogee theme itself, and I actually did a little bit of research. I'm not sure if it's the same guy or not, because there's obviously Robert Prince, and there's Bobby Prince, and there's Bobby Prince Jr. the third kind of thing. I'm not sure if they were all the same person or not, but I think he actually had a hand in creating the original Doom theme. So yeah, it was March 12th is his birthday, so they've got something going on there with that. And I think even during that, I think you can actually randomly have something like that with the animals on the battlefield kind of thing showing up or something like that. It didn't happen with me, but meh, we'll have to. I don't think I saw anything when I was recording that one episode on August 28th, but yeah, so I haven't seen anything like that, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist kind of thing. May 16th is another one. It's not exactly a birthday, but there are other enemies that can be added alongside, the ones that the normal ones kind of thing. Don't think there's any birthdays that are associated with that or not. If there is, then well, the source resources I used to search for these Easter eggs didn't mention anything with regards to that. And then August 28th, which I said it was Rich Flatter's birthday. He had a hand in the art of the game, which obviously looks really good. Just the sprites and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, even the flickering light down that's kind of a cool touch there. But little bit of detail that's it could have just had a static screen, but no, just decided to have a light that needs to have its bulb replaced kind of thing. So yeah, or tightened. And then so yeah, there's March 12th, May 16th, August 28th, and then October 2nd, which is Jim Mullinet's birthday. He had a hand in development in the level and scenario design. So I guess like each of the missions, if you will, like in the Bravo, Tango, and Outer Regions and all that kind of stuff. So he had a hand in that apparently. Also, digging a little deeper into who Jim Mullinets is, and he's actually looks like he's had a pretty successful career. One thing that definitely stood out for me is that Disney hired him. And with that, he actually had a special thanks presence in Tron Evolution, another LP that I've done on this channel. I was like, oh, cool. I was thinking about going back to my the finale of that LP or whatever, just to look for his name, but I didn't get around to doing it. But yeah, I might do that at some point. But yeah, Disney hired him, so he's done quite a few things. Like a few big titles at least. It's Tron Evolution, and I think he had a hand in Disney Infinite as well. I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure. There was definitely a few titles there that I recognized, kind of thing. Like, not that I've played or anything like that, but I just kind of recognized. I was like, yeah, cool. Nice to see that he's still going strong, so to speak, or at least at the time that the information was published. So yeah. In any case, I think that'll do it for this episode. And I believe that is all I have planned for Let's Play a Raptor Call of the Shadows. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, comment on your thoughts of the game, and any nostalgia that it might have triggered for you if you played it in the past. Leave your comments down below. If you want to stick around and see any future videos that I put out, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And then, of course, there is the option to, well, if there's anybody else you think might enjoy the game, or any of the content that I'm putting out, yeah, feel free to share it with anybody you think might enjoy it. Alright, so this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.